Namaskar दोस्तों, I welcome you again on my channel The Pearl Innovations. Friends, I would like to thank you for your continuous support and appreciation. I am getting your likes and comments. Thank you so much for that. आज हम बात करने वाले हैं स्पेसेस के डिज़ाइन के बारे में, जिसमें हम लोग फोकस करेंगे फंक्शनैलिटी ऑफ स्पेस के बारे में. एंड इंटरेस्टिंगली आज मैं हर स्पेस का जिक्र करते करते एक इम्पॉर्टेंट वास्तु टिप भी साथ में दूंगी. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. फंक्शन ऑफ स्पेसेस है क्या? फंक्शन ऑफ स्पेसेस मीन्स द रोल ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर स्पेस. अ पर्सन हु हैज़ टू लिव इन अ पर्टिकुलर स्पेस or work for a very long period in a particular space should be very comfortable in that space, because he has to spend his whole day or maybe a very big span of the day in that particular area. So it is very necessary that all the objects, all the furnitures, all the elements present in that particular space should provide convenience and comfort to that user. For example, it can be a person's office ambience, it can be a kitchen for a lady who is a housewife, a student who sits in the classroom or in his studio. It's all about his furniture, his chair and all the tools and equipments which are used by him or her. We can start with the example of residential design, in which we can start our design with the lobby. You enter your house and you get into a passage or into a foyer or into a lobby. What would be your consideration first? You must be able to see something very fascinating, very inviting and very homely thing there. Then it is also very important that you get sufficient light there. You get a switchboard there from where you can switch on the light and switch on the fan and get into the other spaces. There should also be a kind of console table or some kind of a shoe rack, so that you can put off your shoes and you can put your stuff like your wallet or your key and somewhere in some kind of a storage or a drawer. Then comes the bedroom. Bedroom is a space where you sleep, where you relax, right? So what do you think would be the best design for a bedroom? There should be a good amount of light, and make sure that the window size should not be very big, because it is your comfortable space. So light should not be the light should not be very dark. It should not be very dark. You should have sufficient amount of light in your bedroom. You should have a comfortable bed where you can lie down, sit, and there should be some kind of extra chairs around that, your LCD panel, some kind of a wardrobe. वैसे these days we are having the concept of dressing areas. So generally हम avoid करते हैं कि wardrobes को bedroom में ना डाला जाए. But in case you don't have a dressing area and then you have to give a wardrobe, make sure it should be sufficient to provide you enough storage space for your dresses, for your shoes, etc. Next important thing is that all the furniture items should be kept in a very proper way, so that your circulation space becomes very convenient. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि रूम बहुत बड़ा है और उस चक्कर में आपकी सोफ़े से आपका जो बेड है बहुत दूर हो गया. बेड है तो बेड के साथ में साइड टेबल ज़रूर हो एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ़. आपके स्विच बोर्ड्स बहुत ज़्यादा कन्वीनियंट होने चाहिए आपकी हाइट के हिसाब से, आपकी अप्रोच के हिसाब से. There should be a switchboard exactly at the entrance. There should be another switchboard exactly when you lie down around your bed. So side table के ऊपर भी there should be a switchboard. There should be good amount of a window size, so that light enters into your bedroom when it's the morning. And ideally मैं हर किसी को ये advice करती हूँ कि window हर room में होना necessity है. A space without a window is just a dabba, and architecture fails. And I think architecture never allows making a space without natural air and ventilation. So make sure that in your design, every room should enjoy the natural sun and the natural flow of air. Next comes the Vastu tip. I always say people that always plan your bedroom in a way that your bed headboard should not come at the north position. Always try to choose a wall on east, south and west, so that you can lie down and your head is towards that wall. Always restrict yourself from having your head towards north. Next, let's talk about the drawing room. Now, drawing room is a space where you entertain your guest, right? Where you invite people, and guests are some people who come and go. They don't, stay in your home for a very long span. There may be some guests who stay there for a day or two, but generally, a drawing room is the space where the person comes and go. So I always prefer giving a big drawing room. It should have expensive stuff so that you show your personality there, you show your standard, your quality of life to the people whosoever visits you. Then sufficient amount of seats should be there. That means the sofa that you keep there should be sufficient in size. There should be ample amount of circulation so that you or your servant can easily serve everybody with good amount of food and meals, etc. Also, there should be enough side tables so that whosoever is having snacks or anything like that, he should be able to keep his mug, plate, etc. all the things around him. बार बार उसको center table की तरफ उठ के ना जाना पड़े. So these are some small things and tricks that help you creating good spaces, जिससे आपके space का function अच्छे से resolve हो सके और user को उसको use करने में आसानी और comfort मिले. Next, about the natural light and ventilation. Again the same thing. हम एक अच्छा सा डिज़ाइन बना देते हैं, खूब सारा पेंटिंग लगा दिया, कर्टन लगा दिया, बहुत अच्छे से डेकोरेट कर दिया स्पेसेस को, और बुरा तब लगता है जब आपको जब भी उस रूम में घुस रहे हो, भले ही सुबह, दोपहर या रात, आपको लाइट्स ऑन करनी पड़ रही हैं. अच्छा आर्किटेक्चरल डिज़ाइन वो है जिसमें आपको डे लाइट का मैक्सिमम यूज़ करने को मिले. तो आई वुड ऑलवेज प्रेफर दैट इफ़ इट इज़ डे टाइम यू शुड बी एबल टू एन्जॉय द नेचुरल सन एंड द नेचुरल लाइट. So try that. Next, the Vastu tip. Always try providing your drawing room in the northeast direction of your house. Northeast is the Ishan corner of your house, which is for the lighter elements. So you should always prefer drawing room where people don't stay all the time. People come and people go. So prefer northeast for your drawing rooms. Another thing I would like to add here is puja room. That is, the puja room is also good, is considered good in the northeast direction of your house. So you can also plan your puja room there. One more thing comes here is that you should always look at the wants and needs of client. What kind of puja room does your client needs? मतलब वो लोग बैठ के पूजा करते हैं या खड़े होकर पूजा करते हैं, उस हिसाब से आपके पूजा का जो काउंटर है उसकी हाइट में वेरिएशन आएगा. प्लस आपके पूजा रूम में बहुत सारी ब्राइटनेस एंड बहुत सारा डेकोरेशन होना चाहिए, because God is divine and we see all the Indian gods are full of they have bright jewelry and they are so rich and so amazing. So that part of your house should be very vibrant and very lively. And I always do that your puja room, the light should always be on there. A warm white light should always be on there. This is a Vastu tip. Whether it is early in the morning or if it is evening, the light should be on. Whether you are getting natural amount of light, natural good amount of light there, but there should be some kind of brightness feature there via lamp or some kind of a chandelier or some kind of any light, but there should be some kind of an artificial thing that brightens up, जिससे आपके chandelier पर भी light पड़ रही है, जिसके आपके सारे decoration पर, भगवान जी की jewelry पर सब lights पड़ रही हैं. So take care about that. Next comes the energy part of your house. From where you get the energy, where you get the power in your house, it is the kitchen. I think kitchen is the most सबसे ज़्यादा यूज़ होने वाला वो हिस्सा है kitchen, जहाँ इंसान हर टाइम कुछ ना कुछ कुछ बन रहा है, कभी किसी को भूख लग रही है, कभी किसी को पानी चाहिए, जूस चाहिए, कोई आ गया तो उसके लिए पानी लेना है, चाय ऑफ़र करनी है, उसको स्नैक्स सर्व करना है। तो किचन इज़ द मोस्ट वाइब्रेंट एरिया जहाँ पे आपका फ्रिक्वेंसी जो है बहुत ज़्यादा रहता है। आप लॉकडाउन में ही देख लीजिए, आपके बेडरूम और लॉबी से ज़्यादा आपके किचन में काम हुआ है। लॉबी में बैठ के आपने किचन के खाने को एंजॉय किया है और किचन में सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड किया गया है फैमिली ने साथ में। सो किचन इज़ द हॉट जोन ऑफ योर हाउस। तो वास्तु टिप यहाँ पर ये आएगी कि इट शुड बी प्लान्ड आइडली इन द साउथ ईस्ट पोर्शन ऑफ योर हाउस। किचन में हॉट जोन है, पानी भी है, तो ऑलवेज ट्राई टू कीप फायर, योर कुकिंग हॉब, चिमनी अवे फ्रॉम योर वाटर एरिया जहाँ आपका सिंक है। दे शुड नॉट बी एंड दे शुड नेवर बी प्लान्ड इन द सेम काउंटर। वो और आपका दूसरा जो वेट एरिया है उसको आप एक अगर आपका एल शेप्ड प्लेटफॉर्म है तो एल की जो 2 लेग्स हैं कोशिश करें कि दोनों अलग अलग लेग्स पे आपके फायर और वाटर जोन रहे। नेक्स्ट कम दी फंक्शनैलिटी आती है एंथ्रोपोमेट्रिक्स से। एंथ्रोपोमेट्रिक्स इज अबाउट द स्टैंडर्ड साइजेस, द कंफर्टेबल साइजेस फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग टू यूज अ पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्ट, टू यूज अ पर्टिकुलर स्पेस। अब किचन है तो मेक श्योर कि आपका जो काउंटर है वो 2 फीट से ज़्यादा गहरा ना हो, सो दैट हूसो एवर इज़ वर्किंग उसको बहुत दूर तक हाथ ना फैलाना पड़े। आपके जो ड्रॉर्स हैं वो कन्वीनियंट हाइट पे रहें, सो दैट आपको बहुत ज़्यादा झुकना नहीं पड़ रहा है, और अगर झुकना पड़ रहा है तो वो ड्रॉर्स इतने कंफर्टेबल हैं दैट आपने उनको पुल किया एंड यू कैन ईजिली सी दैट वेयर माई स्टफ इज़। So you should have ample of space for the storage of grocery, crockery, utensils, etc. Plus the comfortable use of that particular drawer or that particular cabinet or that particular tandem. Same is the case with the ऊपर वाला cabinets जिसको overhead storage बोला जाता है। उसको भी don't plan it very ऊपर. Just make sure that it should be approachable to you without keeping any kind of stool or any kind of couch when you stand. So you should be easily able to see and pull your stuff when you open the shutters. So this is about the kitchen, and also one important vastu tip I would like to add here, that you should be able to get good amount of energy from sun into your kitchen, because kitchen में itself आप कुकिंग हॉब से बहुत सारी एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो, बहुत सारे केमिकल रिएक्शंस हो रहे हैं। तो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि सन की जो अपनी पावर है, सन गॉड का जो अपना रेडिएशंस है वो वहाँ आए, ताकि जितनी भी नेगेटिव एनर्जीज़ हैं, क्योंकि वहाँ डस्टबिन भी है, आपके जूठे यूटेंसिल्स भी धुल रहे हैं, तो गुड अमाउंट ऑफ लाइट शुड एंटर इनटू योर किचन सो दैट एनर्जी जो है वो कंटिन्यूसली बढ़ती रहे, और फिर उसी बढ़ी हुई एनर्जी के साथ आप खाना खाएं तो वो एनर्जी आपके अंदर भी आए। सो टेक केयर अबाउट दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग ऑल्सो। नेक्स्ट कम द डाइनिंग एरिया और द लॉबी, और वी कैन से द लिविंग एरिया वेयर एवरीवन ईट्स टुगेदर। सो लिविंग एरिया में आ जाता है आपका डाइनिंग टेबल या सोफ़ा या दोनों चीज़ें, और एक आपका बड़ा सा LCD जहाँ पे आप मज़े से पूरे परिवार के साथ बैठ के कोई मूवी इंजॉय कर रहे हो या कोई TV शो देख रहे हो। मेक श्योर दैट साइजेस शुड बी कंफर्टेबल। ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत बड़ा आपका डाइनिंग एरिया है तो आप उसमें बड़ी बड़ी चेयर्स लगाओ या बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा टेबल लगाओ। नो, जितनी आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है एज़ पर द नंबर ऑफ़ पीपल इन योर फैमिली प्लस एक्स्ट्रा फॉर द गेस्ट, उसके अकॉर्डिंग प्लान योर डाइनिंग साइज़। ऐसा नहीं है बहुत ज़्यादा आपने लेविश चेयर्स दे दी और आप खाते समय परेशान हो रहे हो, कभी आगे कर रहे हो कभी पीछे कर रहे हो, एंड इट्स टू बिग। नो, अवॉइड दैट। लेविशनेस की वजह से कभी अपने एंथ्रोपोमेट्रिक्स को और सर्कुलेशन स्पेसेस को इतना नहीं बढ़ाना चाहिए कि आपको उसको यूज़ करने में कंफर्ट ना हो। प्लस अगर स्पेस कम है तो भी एक ऑप्टिमम रेंज से नीचे नहीं आना चाहिए, वरना फिर टाइटनेस और फिर चीज़ें एक दूसरे के साथ अटकना शुरू हो जाएंगी, तो यू विल फाइंड योर सेल्फ इन अ ट्रबल। सो कंफर्ट शुड नॉट बी hurt when putting your furniture and deciding your circulation around it. Also, living space is something जो आपके सारे घर के areas को connect करता है, तो उधर भी you should try that it should have some kind of light entering. Maybe you can provide a skylight or you can provide some kind of window there so that you get ample amount of light in your living areas, क्योंकि उसी area से आप अपने घर का whether it is dining area or your kitchen or your bedroom सारे connected हैं. Then comes, I'm not going to talk about the detail of the spaces, but yes, about the functionality of spaces, this is the right time to talk about the washrooms. Washrooms are sometimes, these are the things people don't clearly talk about washrooms, but I think it is the most important thing. Just like a bedroom, I think washroom is another space where you relax. You sit on a WC and you actually release your anxiety, and you release your all the negativity there. So always plan your washroom. One for the guest, which is called the powder room. It should be somewhere near the drawing room, but always avoid it in the northeast corner. You can prefer it in the northwest. Similarly, if you attach your washroom with your bedroom, make sure that you have a kind of a segregation, that you move into your washroom via your dressing area. In your washroom, always plan the wash basin at first, the WC second, and the bathing area at last, because wash basin is a fixture which is used again and again, जिसकी frequency ज़्यादा है. Second आता है आपका WC, which is used less than the bathing area, and you take bath once or twice in a day. So it is the wet area, so it should be very away from the entrance door, so that all the slopes and all the drains can easily be planned, and that area should be kept a little far away and should be avoided at the entrance. One more thing I would like to add here, that in your washroom also, because there is a lot of negative energy, so you should be able to get ample amount of natural sunlight and air there. One more advice I would like to give here, that you can also put in your washroom, you can also put a glass bowl, and you can put alum there. A glass bowl with alum in it, it is considered that all the negative energies are are taken or absorbed by that particular alum, and you can change that bowl and you can throw away that alum and you can keep another bowl with fresh alum. It is an also important Vastu consideration for your washroom. So I think the role of space means the functionality of space is worthwhile only when if you are architecturally correct, and also if you are not ruining the Vastu of that particular area, because Vastu is also very important. It's about the energies of each space, energies of each direction. So always be very careful about the function of spaces, about the need of the user, and also his wants. Sometimes a client wants something very special in his area, so always listen to him, and if you think it is good to provide, just provide that. And if you think that it is something which is going out of budget, or if it is something जो बस आपको लग रहा है कि पता नहीं क्यों ही मांग रहे हैं ये, तो just convince him कि no sir, just don't go for that, this is something which is outdated. Or you can give a good valid point to convince him not to go with that particular idea or that particular wish with which he wants. So I think I'm done with it, and I hope that you like the content of this video, and I would come up with some more spatial design in my future videos too, where I would like to talk about the function of spaces in more details and with a variety of spaces, maybe the office space, some recreation space, some kind of a educational space, etc. So friends, I think you liked the video, and you will definitely like, share and subscribe. I also have a Facebook page where I keep updating some stuff, some kind of interior pictures and exterior pictures, etc. So keep liking it and keep sharing it. Thank you. Keep watching Deep Pearl Innovations.